Hi guys, very happy Diwali to all of you. And I have received a wonderful experience today morning, which you can say is also a channeled message for Diwali, and it's a very uplifting channeled message. Alright, so before I share this channeled message, which came as an experience, I would also like to share my thoughts on Diwali. Alright. So, being star seeds, we are not really native to this planet, okay? We are not really native souls to this planet. And our entire life revolves around the mission work. So, it's like, for us, it's a little bit like, you know, complete the work first and the parties later on. Alright. So, although I really love to see and enjoy the atmosphere that Diwali creates, it's really nice to see people come together and at least temporarily forget the differences that they hold in a community, in a neighborhood, temporarily forget the differences that they hold and just partake in this festival, which is more like a weekend party, I would say, because personally I don't see any religious significance being applicable to the Diwali festival at the moment, okay? Because if you're talking about celebrating Diwali, because Ravan has died and the light has won. Uh, Coming from a place of how a starseed thinks, how to inflame things, we like to be grounded in reality. And even if the reality is not so pleasing, we are strong enough to deal with the reality. Okay, so the reality is that Ravan is still out there, the terrorists are still out there, and any day your baby can be murdered right in your living room, and then that year you will not be celebrating Diwali because your baby was murdered by a terrorist. Okay, so we like to stay grounded in reality, and as far as our perspective is concerned, Diwali is yet to come. You know, I think by 2032, that's what the other people that I find connected to are saying that a lot of cleansing will happen on the earth and the earth will be habitable for positive energies. All right, so that's going to happen by 2032, and we won't be having a lot of terrorism and stuff like that because we won't be having a lot of population as well by that time. So yeah, that would be the time when we would be really enjoying celebrating Diwali, because that will be the time when Ravan or the negative consciousness will have lost its power and stopped existing on the planet for the most part. Okay. So Diwali, from my perspective, is yet to come, but it is nice to see people partying around here and there because it's a taxful life and you need a break sometimes. Sometimes the excuse is Diwali, sometimes the excuse is Christmas, sometimes the excuse is weekend party, but everybody does need a break and everybody does need to just hang out and chill out sometimes and keep the personal differences aside and come together as a community, because we also need to build strength as communities, right? So I see Diwali from that perspective, like a party time, a chill out time, a community strength building time, rather than a religious festival. Okay, because right now there is no real dharma on the planet, except for in communities like twin flame community, ascended communities. Here we have awakened people, and here what is happening is dharma is actually grounding. Okay, so that would be like lots of fun. if the entire community who's connected to this channel was present in one location right now, and that's going to happen. That's going to happen because right now what we are witnessing is a lot of polarization, but polarization always intensifies before the unity happens, right? So once the polarization takes place, next step will be the unification. Like-minded people will come together, like-minded countries will come together, and they will come together in such a strong way, let me tell you. And that will cause the separation of the ages, the great separation of the light and dark, and then the people will not be interacting with the other party basically. Like, there will be more of identity matches living together, people with similar mindsets living together. That's what 5D is. 5D is not a mixture of incompatible energies. That's not the 5D New Earth. 5D New Earth collectives are very much identity compatible collectives, okay? And that's the earth we are shifting into. So, yeah, so that said about my perspectives on Diwali and how we see it, okay? We see it as a fun party time, nothing got to do with dharma, nothing got to do with religion, because of course Ravan is still alive and planning to murder and torture babies anytime. We don't know when that is going to happen. All right, we're not safe basically. That's what I'm trying to say. Uh, as long as there's negativity around, I mean, look around. People are getting raped. Girls are getting raped. Women cannot live alone peacefully in this society without being harassed by uh, polarized male energies. Okay, so this is the low class reality we live in, and being a very snobby person, I don't feel comfortable opening up and celebrating in this level of consciousness. All right. So coming to the channeling that I was supposed to share today. So in the morning I had this channeling and it came to me as a flash, and that channeling was that when your level of consciousness rises, okay, you're literally shifting the realities. Okay, when you raise your energy to the crown chakra and when the Shakti is animating the crown chakra or the Shiva consciousness, you are in the 5D matrix or the 60, 78, the higher dimensional matrix. Okay, and the moment the energy drops, okay, you fall down into the polarity matrix, the 3D matrix. Okay, so the message that I received is that reality is very, very malleable. Okay, now why does this message uplift us? Because it lets you know that you are in control. It lets you know that you are not a prisoner of circumstances that are out of control. Circumstances are really not out of control if you are in control of your reality matrix, if you are in control of your chakra system. I mean, the chakra system is such a fantastic software. Just sit one day and think about the chakra system. The chakra system is a mechanism of attracting the different timelines, activating different qualities inside you. Okay, and taking control basically of your reality matrix. Okay, and see, this is the reason why we go through so much time, so many years of having to raise the kundalini to the crown chakra, because it's not an easy process to keep the shakti risen in the crown chakra. You have to clear all the karma, and as long as there is karma in your soul, the kundalini keeps dropping, keeps dropping. Okay, it doesn't stay risen in the crown. It might go up, it might come down, it might not even rise to the crown chakra. So it's not stable at the crown chakra, and so you're not stable in the fifth dimension. Okay, like for example, if you're looking at me now, my higher heart chakra, my monad self is very active. Even my brother came over today and he told me that I was looking very white today. He said that I look fair, but he used the word white because it's not true. And that's correct, because and I've also been getting a lot of synchronicities of Christ, and I was wondering, why is Christ showing up in my reality? I'm not connected with that ascended master so much. So why is Jesus Christ showing in my reality so much? And that has been for the last 4 days that I'm seeing pictures and messages from the ascended master Jesus Christ. Okay, and today it became clear to me that Christ was an ascended master who really, really grounded the higher heart consciousness, the 8D monad self consciousness on this planet. Okay, it's a different thing that people who came after him couldn't get his teachings, and the real teachings of Christ were lost. But he was a real ascended master, powerful ascended master who grounded the unity consciousness, the monad self consciousness on this planet. Okay, and the monad self consciousness is the Christ consciousness, which is which grounds in your reality matrix at the higher heart chakra or the thymus chakra. And this has got everything to do with ascension, physical ascension. So Christ is synonymous with unconditional love, unity consciousness, and physical body ascension, because he ascended with the physical body. He didn't die and decay, because he cleared the karma, and he cleared the karma of the collective also. So the thymus chakra or the monad self, and the monad self activates within you, your light body fully grounds in the physical. Your physical body structure starts to change, and you start to look younger, because you get into that no time zone where you're not aging anymore. Okay, so all those things are connected to unity consciousness and in the thymus chakra. All right, or the monad self, where the monad self grounds inside you. So my message was that reality is that you can let go of your ego. You don't really need your ego to maintain a certain amount of control over your reality. If you can raise your kundalini to the crown chakra, once you raise the kundalini to the crown chakra, you can ascend out of this matrix prison. Okay, and you can pull in the higher realities. Okay, so you can let go of your ego, you can allow your ego self to merge with your higher self. Okay, and understand that reality is very, very malleable. The moment your Shakti drops, you enter the lower dimensions. The moment your Shakti stays risen into the crown chakra, you enter the higher dimensions. And this is one of the reasons we go into no contact with other half, because as long as we are not grounded in the crown chakra, we are going to get a polarized version of him. Okay, and that is the reason divine separates twin flames, so that we do the karmic clearing first, and we don't really damage the relationship. Okay, as we are clearing the karma that is somebody else's, basically. So you have to let go of whatever negativity that occurred between you and your twin, because it wasn't real. It wasn't real. It really, really wasn't real. It was just a projection of the karmic stuff that you took on. Okay. And another thing is, you don't really have to interact with your twin until the monad self is fully descended into his 3D avatar self. Okay. That's what I was told. Okay. Because if you interact with the polarized version, okay, that is supposed to be a lesson, that is not supposed to be a relationship, right? That is supposed to be an ascension lesson. Okay, So focus on yourself, focus on raising the Kundalini to the ground, focus on stabilizing in the 5D timelines. Okay, and soon you will realize that not only just personal reality shifts into 5D, but your collective reality also shifts into 5D. But that takes a lot of virgin work and to be able to maintain the Kundalini in the crown chakra. And the best thing is find a really good guru who can teach you the secrets of how to raise your Kundalini in the crown and to keep it risen there. Okay? Because that is the real new earth that was created for human beings, and the matrix was created for the karmic purging, basically. Okay? And now this matrix is transforming into new earth. Okay, and that is why we are all here waiting for the Diwali that is yet to come. Okay, so anyways, for social etiquette sake, happy Diwali all of you and have fun.